Hey, if you're a broker, owner, or manager, here's a question mark for you. And that is, are you benchmarking agents? What we call benchmarking, what that means is that we're putting a line in the sand and we're saying, okay, based on this line in the sand, what have you done previous 12 months? And what do you want to do the next 12 months? We call this per agent productivity. So one thing we should do is we should measure our entire office and say, what's our average per agent productivity number? And let's say that your average agent's closing 6 transactions and is doing $3 million in production, just as a number. Once we know that number, and we need to know that number, by the way, now we can say, okay, based on that, what do we want to grow our office to over the next 12 months? How do we want to push the envelope and maybe go from 6 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10? And what's going to take to make that happen? It's going to take two things: recruiting and retention. Now, let's talk about this from a recruiting standpoint. From a recruiting standpoint, we want to make sure we're recruiting agents and helping them to outperform where they came from. So this is another form of benchmarking. I want to benchmark if an experienced agent joins me, what do they do the previous 12 months they were at their last firm? And then put a calendar note for me to check in 12 months from now that after they've been with my firm and see how much they've increased that productivity. If we can consistently show that agents that join our firm are increasing their productivity by 25, 30, 40, 50%, we can start to tell that story in the marketplace, and it will encourage more agents to come to want to join you. But there's one more thing about benchmarking. When we're benchmarking, we're going to discover that there's a group of agents at your company today that are just not producing, right? They may be goose egging it. In other words, they haven't closed a transaction in 3 months, 6 months, a year even. Then we got to ask ourselves, are these people even helping us? Do they have a path to try to get out of the rut that they're in? And are they willing to be coached? Are they willing to be mentored? If they're not willing to start participating in the things you offer, like training and office meetings and the coaching systems that you have, then it's probably time to exit them from your company so you can get those numbers, those average numbers higher. Just a few ideas in terms of coaching your team, recruiting and retention that may be helpful for you. If you want more ideas like this, join us over at eRealEstateCoach.com. Sign up with a discovery call with me. It'll be me personally. We can have a conversation about where you want to take your business in the next 12 months. And I can lay out what we actually offer to people just like you that are trying to grow in terms of helping you with scripts and texts and emails and video texts and ideas and concepts that you can use in your market to attract the best agents. Hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Good selling.